Local option sales tax is something that about 30 or 40 states across the country allow their local governments to have. And basically what that means is if a city has an important capital improvement project, an infrastructure improvement project that they want to do, rather than waiting for federal or state funds to be appropriated, they can put that measure on the ballot and let local citizens vote for a temporary sales tax increase to help pay for that project. And when I say temporary, the way we've always advocated for local option is that it would be project specific, and when that project was paid for, it would go away. So it's not a permanent sales tax increase, and more importantly, it's one that the citizens, at least 60% of them, have to approve of. So we've been asking for that authority for many years and have not been able to get it, and now we think in the midst of all of the budget issues that not just the cities are dealing with, but the state as well, that funding for infrastructure projects is going to be more difficult to come by. So we think local option sales tax authority might be more important than ever, because it would help cities address their own needs without relying on the state or federal government to provide funding.
We're 15 miles from the Alabama state line, and I've always gotten a kick out of shopping in Mobile, and you never know quite what the sales tax are going to be over there. You know, you'd go one time and it'd be 8%. I don't think I've ever seen it 7% in Mobile County, and then they go up to 10%. Well, come to find out, they're funding different projects and different things that they're trying to do in their city and their county, and we've never had that option as a municipality in Mississippi. It's a big one. Now, it's also a fine line. If you go talk about raising water rates, or, you know, anytime you start talking about taxes, you're approaching a sore subject. But I think most people, to see the advancement of their city in some way, you know, whatever that project might be, it might be, you know, paving some streets or you know, building a community center. Most of them are pretty agreeable to paying an extra cent on a bottle of Coke or something like that, you know. So it would certainly be something that would benefit not only us, but every municipality, all 297 of them across the state of Mississippi, if we had that option.
If that would be passed, then we would have more money in that funding. So if that's passed and we can get that funding, then that's going to make all the difference in everyone's budget throughout the state of Mississippi. So it's critical that also our delegates in Washington understand that too, as well as our legislators. So it's very important. We've certainly spoken out on that many, many times, just as we have on home rule and infrastructure needs. So I hope that they are listening. And I think more people are listening now because of the situation that we're all in globally. And so now they're thinking, hey, you know, maybe we need to think more about what these cities and towns need going forward.
We've always seen it as an economic development tool, because we feel like if a city can make improvements to infrastructure, to parks, to streets, to all kinds of things, water and sewer, then they're going to offer a better economic development climate for a new business to relocate or an existing business to expand. So we've always seen it as an economic development tool, and I think it's even more important now in the times that we're in.